So hey guys, this is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, travelling all the way up to St James's Park in Newcastle to face high-flying, in-form Newcastle United. The tunes are going really well. All the latest brought to you in association with Pucker Pies, including the thoughts of Magic Moss, the latest stats and facts, and score predictions. So yeah guys, a big game this one for both teams. Of course, Newcastle going incredibly well. They're on such a winning run at the moment. Wolves, of course, need the points desperately to try and pull away from that relegation zone, just above it at the moment on goal difference, and a really tough run of fixtures, starting with Newcastle away, which we will be there for. So Magic Mox coming up in a little bit with his thought, but let's have a look at some stats and facts, and we'll be talking about the press conferences and giving you some score prediction. So yeah, Newcastle have won 4 of their last 6 Premier League games against Wolves. That's 67%, having won just 2 of their first 13 against Wolves in the Premier League. And Newcastle do have the edge on Wolves in terms of, I think we've played 19 times and we've only beaten twice in the Premier League, but over all history, Wolves have actually won more games. Wolves have lost each of their last 3 Premier League games against Newcastle and have never kept a clean sheet in 9 visits to St James's Park in the competition. Blooming hell. Following Newcastle's 2-1 win at Molineux in September, Newcastle are actually, this is an incredible stat, looking to complete their first league double over Wolves since, get this, 1905-1906 season. Newcastle and Wolves, by the way, have ended as a 1-1 draw on at least 19 occasions that it's been played in the Premier League. It's the highest ratio of any fixture to be played at least 15 times or more in the competition. That's 58%. And Newcastle have won each of their last 5 Premier League games, as many as their opening 15 league matches of the campaign. The Magpies last won 6 successive matches in the Premier League in December 2022. Wolves, on the other hand, have won just 2 of their last 16 away games in the Premier League, drawing 5 and losing 9. Both of those wins were by a 3-goal margin. 4-1 against Fulham in November and 3-0 against Leicester in December. Well, it's January, it's time for another 3-1. Is another 3 clear goal victory? That would be nice. Coming into this round of matches, Wolves' Premier League games have seen more goals than any other side this season, 76 in total. All 20 of the games this season have seen at least 2 goals scored. Only 3 clubs, would you believe, have a longer such run from the start of the Premier League ever. Arsenal, 25, 2001-02 season. Man City, 23, 2019-20, and Bolton, 22 in the 2011-2012 season. And finally, of course, Dangerman, Alexander Isak, has scored in Newcastle's last 7 matches. And if he was to net against Wolves, he would become only the 4th player to net 8 or more goals in the Premier League since it started. Jamie Vardy twice, Ruud van Nistelrooy twice for Manchester United, and Daniel Sturridge for Liverpool. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more about the injuries and team news and give you my score predictions. But first of all, let's hear from my dad, Magic Moss, with his thoughts ahead of this one. So, Mr. Magic Moss, pre-Newcastle, who's this?
Aye?
Who's this?
I would have Pinky.
Pinky. All right, Pinky. Dad, Newcastle away, tough game for Wolves on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
What do you think?
I have no idea.
We got that new chap probably coming in. Hey?
What are you going to go for?
Oh, we're going to... You know where he's going to be. 2-0.
2-0. Who's going to score?
We'll have that. We'll have Tommy Doyle, and we'll have we're gonna have Coon today, we.
Cunha.
Yeah.
And have you got a song for us, you and Pinky?
The young ones, darling, we're the young ones, and the young ones shouldn't be afraid to live, love, while the frame is long, 'cause you may not be the young ones for very long. Once in every lifetime comes a love like this. Wolves are gonna win 2-0.
Love you lots, Dad.
Oh, David, look after yourself, David, everybody else.
Always Wolves.
Always Wolves.
So yeah, thanks to my dad, Magic Moss. What do you think about that? I'm going to give you mine in a minute. Obviously, as reported earlier, if you haven't watched it, we did cover the main points of the Vitor Pereira press conference. And we know that Matheus Cunha has now served that 2-match suspension. We know that Harvey Barnes is definitely going to be out for Newcastle. They've got a couple of late fitness tests, Wolves as well. So it'll be interesting to see the starting lineup for both teams. Obviously, Newcastle are going to be going into this on everyone's book as hot favourites, without a shadow of a doubt. But I'm going up there. Always enjoy Newcastle away. Going to be staying over in Newcastle, coming back on the Thursday as well. I think there's probably going to be goals in this. I'd love us to keep a clean sheet. That'd be great. But I'm just for fun. Newcastle United 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. You got to dream. You got to hope. If you can't believe it, it's never going to happen, is it? So yeah, I'm going for that. But I hope we can win by 3 clear goals like we did in the 2 games that we've won away this season in November and December. And as it's a new month, I think it's only fair that we do another one. And we need the 3 points more than them. Come on. I know you're going to disagree if you're a Newcastle fan, but hey. Anyway, leave your thoughts and your score prediction in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed the video, please smash a like. And of course, if you love what we're doing on the channel, we'd really love you to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, until the next one, always Wolves.